Alright, welcome to the first session in our new mock exam challenge. Today we're jumping into one of the most important topics in your security career, security law. This isn't just a quiz, it's your training session, your practice round, a chance to test your knowledge under pressure. I've got 10 questions lined up. You'll have 10 seconds to answer each one, and if you need more time, just hit pause. After each question, I'll break it down and explain what you actually need to know. Not just the answer, but why it matters. Grab your notes or use your phone, track your answers, and at the end, let me know how many you got right. Let's get into it. All right, question 1. What year was the Private Security Industry Act passed that established the SIA? Was it 1999, 2001, 2003, or 2005? Let's start strong. Think back to when the industry changed for good. 5 seconds left. Lock it in. The answer was B, 2001. 2001 was the turning point. The Private Security Industry Act set up the SIA, creating structure, licensing, and proper regulation. Before that, the industry was the Wild West. This act set the standard for professionalism. Okay, question 2. Under which act can security personnel use reasonable force when making a citizen's arrest? Is it the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, 1984, the Criminal Law Act, 1967, the Human Rights Act, 1998, or the Data Protection Act, 2018? This one's key. If you're making an arrest, you need to know where your power comes from. 3 seconds left. The answer is Criminal Law Act 1967. Section 3 of this act allows anyone, including security personnel, to use reasonable force when preventing a crime or making a lawful arrest. It's your legal foundation, but it only applies if force is necessary and proportionate. Right, question 3. Security personnel can only make a citizen's arrest for which type of offence? Summary offences only, indictable offences only, both summary and indictable, traffic offences only. Okay, this is about knowing your boundaries. 5 seconds. Indictable or not? Think carefully. The answer is indictable offences only. You can only make a citizen's arrest for indictable offences. That's serious crimes like assault, theft, or burglary. Summary offences like drunk and disorderly, that's police work. Know the line. Which legislation governs how CCTV operators must handle personal data? Freedom of Information Act, 2000, Human Rights Act 1998, the Data Protection Act 2018, or the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984. CCTVs everywhere, but what protects that data? This one matters. 4, 3, lock it in. The answer is Data Protection Act 2018. The Data Protection Act 2018, including UK GDPR, tells you how to collect, store, and share data legally. Footage is personal data. Mishandle it and you're in breach. Do it right and you're protected. Question 5. Which human right is most relevant when conducting searches of individuals? Is it right to life, right to privacy and family life, right to freedom of expression, or right to education? You're physically entering someone's personal space with a search. Think legally. 5 seconds. The answer is right to privacy and family life. Article 8 of the Human Rights Act protects people's privacy. When you conduct a search, it has to be justified, lawful, and respectful. You're walking a legal tightrope. Do it with care. What is the key difference between police powers and security personnel powers of arrest? Police can arrest for any offence. Security can only arrest for indictable offences. Police can use force, security cannot. Police need warrants, security do not. There is no difference in powers. This is about power and limits. Police versus security. Big difference. 3 seconds. The answer is A. Police can arrest for any offence. Security can only arrest for indictable offences. Police have broad powers under PACE 1984. You don't. As a security operative, you can only arrest for indictable offences, and only if certain conditions are met. You've got tools, but know when to use them. Question 7. Can security personnel arrest someone for breach of the peace? Yes, it's an indictable offence. No, only police can. Yes, but only if violence occurs, or only with special training. This one's situational and misunderstood. Focus on the key word, violence. 5 seconds left. Yes, but only if violence occurs. Breach of the peace is only your territory if actual violence occurs or is about to. Verbal abuse? Not enough. If it kicks off physically, then you can step in. Otherwise, call the police. Question 8. After making a citizen's arrest, what is your primary legal responsibility? Question the suspect. Search them. Ensure their well-being. Take them to the station. This is where professionalism shows. You've detained them. Now what? Think duty of care. 3 seconds. The answer is ensure their well-being. Once someone's in your custody, you're responsible for them. Full stop. Keep them safe. Don't use unnecessary force and wait for police. You're not an interrogator. You're a professional. Question 9. What's the legal consequence of working without an SIA license? A warning? A fine only? Criminal prosecution and potential imprisonment? Automatic deportation? This is about protecting your career. Serious stuff. 5 seconds. Lock in your answer. The answer is criminal prosecution and potential imprisonment. It's a criminal offence to work without a licence, and that includes employers who allow it. You could be fined, prosecuted, or even imprisoned. No licence equals no job. Simple. And finally, question 10. What must security personnel do with evidence after a citizen's arrest? Keep it as proof? Return it to the suspect? Pass it to police? Or dispose of it safely? Final one. You've arrested someone and found evidence. What's the legal next step? 3, 2, 1. The answer is pass it to police. Never hold on to evidence longer than needed. Don't tamper with it. Don't examine it. Pass it to police. It's their job from that point on. You've done your part. Nice one. That's the end of the Security Law Challenge. How did you do? Let us know your score in the comments. Whether you smashed it or made a few mistakes, you just took a massive step forward in your security career. This stuff matters. It's not just about exams. It's about knowing your legal powers, your limits, and how to do the job professionally and safely. If you want more questions like this, check out the GuardPass app. There are hundreds of mock exam questions ready for you. And if you're looking for work, build your profile and start applying to jobs near you. If this helped, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone else revising. The next mock, we're diving into the use of force and physical intervention. It's a big one. You don't want to miss it, so make sure to turn on notifications as well. Until then, stay sharp, stay legal, and keep training.